Sometimes it can be very challenging designing a night party program flyer using a Pixellab application, but if you follow the steps carefully, you're surely going to come out with something powerful, just like what you are seeing on your screen right now. Hello guys, it's Don's Graphics. Welcome back to our design studios. Okay, so I will be taking you today through the process of creating this awesome flyer. I will show you how I came about with this flyer using my Pixellab application, and another powerful application that can help you add a lens flare into the design to make it beautiful, just like what you are seeing on your screen right now. Okay, so stay with us, watch the tutorial to the very end, because at the end of the day you will also be able to come out with something as beautiful as this. All right guys, so without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the lesson. So we're going to begin it with clicking on these three dots, and we click on image size. Then we're going to set the image size to a 10th value, 1033 for the width, and the height is 1280. So once you achieve that, click on the check mark and you're good to go. Then we're going to delete the default text, and we start now preparing our background. So I'm going to click on background here, and I'm going to import the background from gallery. So if you want to know how I create my backgrounds, kindly drop a comment. I will surely be reading your comments, definitely responding to them as well. So drop a comment if you want to learn how to create backgrounds like this. Okay, so I'm going to click now on the check mark, and I have this awesome background right here with me. So after having the background, what next? We're going to bring in now the image of the person celebrating. So we're going to click now on image, on import, sorry, and right here I have this awesome image. I'm just going to crop it. So make sure you crop it well, and after cropping it, as you can see, everything is in place. What we're going to do now is to size it up and bring it right down here. Then we use relative position now to make sure that it's on the middle. After achieving that, go to layer, and you will want to lock this up. So after logging it up, what next? We're going to bring in another element. So let's go and bring that element. So guys, if you look at this portion of the design, you see that it's too open. Now let's bring in another element that will cover that up. So I have this other background with me. I'm just going to crop this out. Okay, so crop this out, size it up. Okay, we're going to size this up and position it just above like this. Then you use relative position now to make it fall on the middle. So as you can see, the image and the background are now blended, allowing us also to have an area where we can put our text and other stuffs. And like I told you, I will show you how you can add a lens flare to make the design beautiful. So keep watching to the very end. So after bringing in this element, what are we going to do now? We're going to bring in the logo of the event organizer. So this event is brought to you by the Royal Star Hotel. That's why I'm just going to search for their logo. Somewhere I have it here. So this is the Royal Star Hotel, and their logo, I have it here. So this event is brought to you by the Royal Star Hotel. Nicely, I'm going to minimize it, and let's search for a good place to position this. So we can position it here, it depends on you, but if you want, you can also keep it here, it's all fine. But I choose a central position because most of my text will be falling in the central position as well. So I'm going to lock this up. And what next? We are going now to import a text effect. Okay, don't worry, I will share all of the text effects with you. So I have this text effect. I created it using Photopea. Okay, so it's hang overnight, but I first of all have the hangover. And what I'm going to do now is to use selective position to make sure that it's on the middle. But then we're going to go now to our color filters to filter out the color to make it blend with the background. So we're going to play with it until we have a blue kind of text effect. This is because the background is also blue. So let's play with it. Okay, let's go in a negative way. So I think minus 180 is fine for the hue. So make sure that your hue is at minus 180. Then you click on the check mark, go to layer, and you lock this up as well. So after locking it up, we're going now to write hangover night pattern. So let's complete the statement. Is night party. So I have night party, and we're going to leave this with the white color, but then we're going to go to our font area. Then we search for a particular font called the Jacqueline font. Then we click on the OK mark and we size this up a bit. So after sizing it up, go to paddling. This is because part of the text is not showing, and that is paddling issue. So I'm going to come down to paddling here. We paddle a bit to the left and a bit to the right as well. So you can see that we now have all of this. Alright, let's push the text effect up a bit. I'm not really satisfied with the position. Then this here. Okay, now let's use relative position to make this fall on the middle. Then we go to our stroke. So now right now we're going to make this night party to have a neon effect. So this is another simple way that you can create a neon effect on Pixellab. And this is exactly why I ask you to subscribe to the channel, because we share a lot of helpful design tips here. Alright, so subscribe right now, turn on the notification bell so that you are part of the team. So we're going to turn our stroke on, and as we turn the stroke on, look at what we're going to do. We're going to sample the color from the background by clicking on this plus button. Then we click now on this color picker to help us find the color. Oh no, not here. So we're going to click here on this color picker. Then we click on this layer with the background, and we're going to pick the color just here, this blue color. Alright, once you're picking, check your color monitor if you are satisfied with the color. Of course I'm satisfied. So we have this. Now you can see that we have something like this. Alright, and you can make it to a 5. So we have hangover night party. Okay, let's even reduce this a bit since it's too obvious. Then we use relative position now to tack it to the middle. Let's reduce this also a bit. Then use relative position to also make it fall on the middle. So I have to adjust all of this, make sure that everything is in place. Now once we are satisfied with this and you see that everything is cool, we can now proceed to bring in other important information for the flyer design. And right now what we're going to do is to go to our shape area. Then we'll choose this square kind of shape, but then we make it a rectangle and we just position it here. Okay, then we're going to go to opacity and reduce it completely, but then go to stroke and give it a stroke width of about 5. Then you give it the same blue color. Now come to relative position and tack it to the middle. So we are going to write the main activities that are going to happen during this night hangover night party program. And we're going to begin by going to text, and we're going to write. So we have drinks. First of course, what is a party without drinks? So we have drinks, we have music, we have games, and lots more. So it's really going to be a very busy weekend for those that are attending this particular night party program. Alright guys, so I would love us to go to layer and lock up the other text that we are done with. Okay, we don't really need it for now. So I'm going to go to my font area. For this text, I want us to use a font called Trajax. So this is the font, the name is Trajax. Click on OK, and we have it right here. And what we're going to do now is to go to spacing, click on spacing, then you click on words, because I want the words to be spaced out. Increase it to about 20. Then use your relative position now to make sure that it falls just on the middle. But then I don't like that white color there, so we're going to change it, change the color into this. Alright, so we can have this as the font color there. So we have drinks, music, games, and lots more. Alright, perfect. So we make mention of drinks here, right? So we're going to import our drink element. So I have this. Shout out to all my guys who are taking this right now, because as at the time I'm doing this tutorial, it's already weekend. So I know most of my guys are now already chilling out. So shout out to you guys. Have fun. I'm going to bring in this drink element here and just position it here. So carefully position it just like so. You can even reduce it in size a bit. Then what we're going to do also is to go to our color filters and filter out the color so that we can have it reflecting blue. So we can also filter it out to minus 180 degrees. Okay, then the next thing we are going to do now is to bring in the date of the program. So when is the awesome night party happening? So it's on Saturday, November 25th, 2023, and we make this all to be in capital letters. Then we go to our font, and I want us to use a font called the Rockfordsands Light for that text. Then we reduce it in size to about, let's check the size, to about, okay, let's just say about 25. Saturday, November 25th, 2023. Then we use our relative position to tack it to the middle, and we copy it to write the venue. So this event is happening at the Royal Star Hotel, opposite Santa Lucia, Bonaberry in Douala. For those of you who know Douala in Cameroon, there is this big shopping mall there opposite it. That is where we have the Royal Star Hotel. It's in Douala, Cameroon, and the event will be happening there live this weekend. So what we're going to do now is to use relative position as well to tag this also to the middle. But as you can see, we got to push this string a little bit away. Okay, good. So it should fall like this. Now let's bring in the reservation details. So we have for reservation, you can contact so we put the number for reservation. You can contact 650 98 97 23, or you can contact 698 765 497 as the number for all reservations. So we use relative position also to make sure that it's on the middle. So guys, as you follow the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to turn on your post notifications. Okay, thank you so much for doing that. So we have this, and as we check, everything is going out as planned. Let's increase the spacing between this a bit. Okay, good. So we have, it's happening on Saturday, November 25th at the Royal Star Hotel opposite Santa Lucia, Bonaberi in Douala, Cameroon. For reservations, you can contact the number on the flyer. Okay, so right now everything is well in place, and the only thing that is remaining right now is the awesome part that I promised, showing you how to add a lens flare to make the design pop out, just like what I showed you in the intro. So right now I want to pay particular attention because we are diving into this other awesome application. But before we dive in, it's important that you save your design. So we're going to save this work. If you want, you can save it as a project and also as a PNG, as we are doing right away. So save your work, save your work, save your work. So after saving out this work, we're going to go now to this other powerful application to add the lens flare. So the name of the application is the PSCC Touch application. So what I'm going to do is to click on the add button, then I take on photo library and I go down to my pins, and no, not to pins, sorry, we're going to go first of all to Pixellab. So let's search for our Pixellab files. So I have all of this as my Pixellab projects. I'm going to search for that particular design that we're just from achieving. So I have this. Okay, it was this one. Good. So we're going to bring this now into our PSCC Touch application. Now guys, after bringing in your design into the PSCC Touch application, how do we add the lens flare now into the design? So I would love you to click on this layer button, on this plus button here, and as you click on it, you will see this other plus button. So just click on it and you go now to your photo library. So on my photo library, I'm just going to search on the file that has the lens flare. So at this point, you must have downloaded your lens flare. So you can download lens flares from Pinterest, you can download it from PixArt, from freepik.com. But today I downloaded this blue lens flare from my PixArt application. Just go to PixArt and search for blue lens flares or on Pinterest, you will get them. So I am going to search for the folder that has my Pixellab files. Where is that particular file? Oh my goodness. So I'm looking for that file. Just be patient. I'm looking for it. Pixellab. All right, so this is the folder that has my Pixellab files. So I'm going to click on it. As you can see, it's a blue lens flare. Why is it a blue lens flare that I choose? That's just because the background also has a lot of blue. So as you can see, I have this. So after bringing it now, you want to click on the check mark here. Click on this check mark, but then go to this other FX button to do some light adjustment. So we are going to click on the Gaussian blur, and we blur the edges by up to 60%. Once you've achieved all of that, I would love you now to look down here and click on this layer panel. Then you click on this other touchdown button, and you see blend mode. So you see asking you on the blend mode that you prefer. Click on this small white button to choose the particular blend mode. So I'm going to click on screen and see. So you can click on any I'm researching. So I think let's go with the screen or the linear dodge. All right, let's use linear dodge for this. So once you have all of this, you click back here to come back to the background normal, and as you can see, we've created the lens effect. So now the lens flare. So we're going to click now on this other button, and we'll click on transformed, so that it can enable us to move the lens flare freely on our interface. So what are we going to do? We are going to size this up and place it just on the lenses or the eyeglasses of the lady in question, so that it can cast that awesome and bright effect there. Okay, good. So once you've achieved that, you click on your check mark to proceed and save your work. So now you're going to click on done, then you click on save. Now it's been saved, and what are you going to do now? You're just going to click here in order to save your work into your phone. You click here and you click save to gallery, then you choose the particular file that you want to save. So we're going to choose this, and after choosing it, we click on this touchdown button and we select PNG. Then you click on OK, and it's publishing. Now it's been published. Let's go check it on our image. So this is it here. Awesome and powerful. So this is just how you can add a lens flare now to make the design much more beautiful and very much engaging. So guys, this is how you can design a hang overnight party flyer using your Pixellab application. If you have any questions, please use the comment section. I will be reading your comments. And as you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel on your way out. We love you all. Stay blessed. Hoping to see you in the next set of tutorials. Until then, stay blessed.